here.
Yeah, what are you doing exactly?
I'm making a beat, dog. Who's this, buddy?
You talking about Jay DeVille himself.
This is Travis Scott coming up with Jay DeVille.
I've always loved Rottweilers. I grew up with one as a kid. He wasn't mine. He was my aunt's, but I grew up with one. And I always had this idea of Rotties, they stick together, you know. They're a guard dog. You think of them as big as mean, but they look after each other, you know. They're meant to guard, bro. They're meant to protect your shit. I definitely, sorry, I put away these lyrics. You can't see that shit. I definitely agree with Svets's take that it's a loyalty, it's a family. It's like it's blood in, it's blood out. So definitely when you're rocking with Roddy Squad, you got that loyalty, that family. Dogs don't turn their backs, especially Rottweilers. They're known to be a loyal dog. Also, what Rossi is saying is that, you know, a lot of people interpret Rottweilers like, you know, that's going to eat my kid when he's walking down the street or whatnot. And definitely, you know, people get the interpretation that we hate or we this or we don't like. But we fucks with everybody. We fucks with everything, you know. Ricky D, Skip, and MTL, you know.
Ask around Clarity,
Ask
Jay
around
DeVille,
Clarity,
Bookworm,
you know.
Lex Lanson.
Okay. These are some like serious.
These are some serious local artists that should not be slept on in our city because Montreal is fucking talented, dog. You know. Big shout out to Jay DeVille, man. We got our own thing, Roddyville. We'll talk about that another time, but look out for Roddy Squad and Jay DeVille coming together on some next shit, some next level shit. Lex Lanson, like I said, man, like Roddy Squad, we're doing our thing, man. We are doing our thing. That's what Justin said. Dogs stick together, bro.
Chance to sit with your boy Damo. Talk about him first of all. Who is he? Who is he in Roddy Squad?
Well, I think Rossi has those.
Well, he's gotta be one of the newest members. I think right before Dylan, he joined the group.
Okay, so there's other members in Roddy Squad as well.
Yeah, we got mad members.
Okay.
Lex Lanson,
Okay.
Tanya, Damos, Svets, Rossi, and I. We got our affiliations, Heartbeat, which is John Meridian and
Chris
Constitutus,
RT,
Chris RT,
Jay
Jason
DeVille.
Daniel, Jay DeVille. A lot of affiliations, you know. Everybody has their movements, but everybody has a spot and a home here, you know. Like I said,
Okay.
we're trying to start a movement. That's the point of Roddy Squad. Make a lot of dogs, you know.
Okay. So Damo does what?
Adamo is a crazy
Adamo.
singer,
He's
man.
him.
He's a good singer?
He does a bit of everything.
Fantastic singer,
Yeah,
and
rap
he's even a
too,
composer on the keys.
Okay. So I had a chance to sit with him actually in the car, and I was talking to him a little bit, and I said, Adamo, you know, I saw your name in the last show that you did with Roddy Squad at Piranha Bar, and I said to him, it said Adamo, and then it showed his last name. I said, why don't you have like your own stage name? So he says, I don't know. I didn't really think about it.
Yeah.
So I said to him,
It's something.
think about it simple.
been thinking about
Think
it.
about it simple.
It's something.
Adamo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just like, it's not too bad, you know. Anyways,
Yeah.
back to the real subjects exactly. As I was saying, you guys pretty much just got to the point beforehand, but you know, you see, you guys were talking about how you guys have different places in Roddy Squad. So I want you to discuss the difference between Rossi and More Than Lyrics, and explain to me exactly how you guys collaborate on a consistent basis to the point where you guys are on stage together and you guys are just doing your thing all the time.
I see it as
Dude, we could talk a lot
every
about that shit.
every rapper has.
Okay, but where did it start?
Where did it start? Well, no, I'm
From
more
More Than
elaborate
Lyrics.
to it.
It started from More Than Lyrics,
Yeah.
bro. And then me and Rossi met at school. We were making beats together. He started rapping. For someone who's been rapping for like 2 years, like, be careful because, yo, there's motherfuckers on the
Bang, bang.
Yeah, bro. And then me and Justin been rapping since back in the day, but now we took it seriously, found Rossi, and then how you're asking how we got on stage with him, we made beats, and then More Than Lyrics got on a few features with Rossi, and then we're like, yo, we're gonna make a company and make a huge movement. And in the last years, that movement has been coming together, you know, and it's
It is the Roddy. It is what is the Roddy Squad.
movement, bro. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
Well, I started back when I was in high school.
Mhm.
I was like in Sec 1 and we had the music class. I took music all through high school.
Mhm.
But like it was only
As what though? What did you play?
the keyboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm not the great. I didn't take piano lessons, but I make beats, you know, with like a keyboard.
Okay.
Like I'm pretty good and
Adept at it. Okay, and then obviously that's when everything
Then
happened
I
in
grew
hip
up.
hop.
Like I started writing rhymes back in like Sec 4, and then after college I went to Vanier. Wasn't for me. Went to recording arts. My ex-girlfriend actually enrolled me there, and that's where I met Nico.
Woo!
Yeah, and then from there we just started Roddy Squad. Like,
Okay.
So my history of music, shit, man. First of all, I don't make beats. I'm gonna be flat out honest with that. I'm like more of a writer than anything, and I guess an entertainer, because people pretty much like my shows when I do shows. So I do a lot of the managing and stuff here, but the music started with poetry. The writing started with poetry. Definitely like 12, 13 years old. And then it evolved into music. Like I had my sister's Mac, so my sister put me up on music big time, because she bought me my first 2 rap albums. I was like Tupac, Jay-Z, and like Ja Rule or something. I was about 9 or 10. So that's definitely what put me up on music. Like I started writing like 12 poetry, rhymes probably like 14, but music, like seriously, definitely when I met Nico, I was going through some tough times.
No, that matches it.
This guy, I don't know, man, he offered me a place to stay, Roddy Squad, you know? Dogs don't leave other dogs alone, bro, they come together, so that's like when it got serious, you know? I had a producer back in the day, Chris RT, I still fucks with him today. He sent me like, I was like 50 beats and by email, and me and this guy just stayed in the basement, you know, not eating, not drinking, smoking if we could, you know, doing whatever we could and just writing. So that was when it picked up, and like 3 years ago, More Than Lyrics, like, you know, started doing shows, established things, and doing stuff, videos and whatnot. Big inspiration too, Lex Lanson pulled me up, you know, taught me what 16 was.
Okay. But you guys started it. Now that we have the history, now that we're clear cut on the history, we know what's going down with Roddy Squad. What have you guys done together? What shows? Explain. Go through it one by one, and then name the funniest moments of all of them.
Alright, well, I think the first show, I won't even talk about the More Than Lyrics shows, because me and Nico been rocking shows since there was like 4 or 5 people in a cafe. You know? And then, you know, today we're doing shows in front of 700 or 1,000 people when we open for Tech 9, or like 300 at Snow or whatever, you know, like not huge all the time, but like better than 4 or 5 people, you know what I mean?
Accomplishment.
Roddy Squad, we started up on surplus of 100 people in shows, you know, so I could appreciate that. Like, I'd say the first show we all did together was with Lil One from PXC and Tomahawk.
Big shout out to these boys.
So big
man.
shout out to them, PXC, Lil One. I really respect you guys. I love you guys, because like you gave me one of those big shows where there's like, it's not big where famous people are there, but a lot of artists, a lot of people in the city, and we had a chance to show ourselves and prove ourselves against like 12 MCs that night on the bill. It was like 200 people in
Very
there.
good
We opened that
opportunity,
shit and we kicked the door in. Motherfuckers remembered that day, so that's where Roddy Squad started. You know, Rashi did his first live performance that day.
No, my first one was at the Halloween
Oh
show.
yeah, we had a hall, but yeah, I don't even call that a show. That was
Yeah,
a benefit. He did his real first show. It was like that day,
Oh,
Roddy Squad.
Buds was there. The Big H was
Yeah,
there.
it was which night? What?
It
Bottom
was
to the
at-
top.
It was at the Palace.
Was bottom to the top one, but what night? What month was it?
You got Clarities to Mac Vibes to J DeVille's. You got Delis, Dumars, Luchos, Roddy Squads. Like it's just different bills all around.
with Tomahawk.
Different bills all around.
Tech 9, that's what's up.
Woo! I was at yo. Funny story about this show too, actually. First of all, I got into the show for free. I ain't even gonna say who I am, cause.
Second of all, how many people were there?
Second of all, the show was off the hook. The show was off the hook. You couldn't walk, and I managed to go all the way to the front yelling Nico's name, because Nico is the only one I
You
knew.
sick fuck, bro. You crazy.
And I walked all the way to the front, and I went, yeah, Nico, Justin, Roddy Squad, and I just chilled in the front from the entire concert, and then that's when I saw Tech 9 right up in the
Big
front.
inspiration, these guys, man. Fuck, dude. That was like a dream come true, man.
To meet them, huh?
Yeah, to meet them, to even
Talk
open
to
for
them.
Like strange music. I got that shit tattooed on me, bro. Like, that's real shit, bro. That's inspiration right there. Like, independent, you know, he's making a lot of money. People.
Tech 9 saw it. Tech 9 saw that.
A lot of money.
Did Tech 9 see that?
He saw that, man. He knows what's up, bro. He knows that there's love out there, and like he's not alone. There's real artists, man. And
100%.
That was a big day for me and Justin. Les Québécois, ils ont aimé ça, mon gars, bro. I'm telling you, it was crazy, dog. Crazy.
Watch the
shit.
guitar, dog. It's nice.
All red, all the time, red, damn.
Okay. But this is the most recent show, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was a
Let's.
party.
Okay.
was a
Hold
party.
up. First of all,
that, but like, you know,
This was a party, bro.
First of all,
we're starting to get there.
first of all, let's talk about this because I want to talk about how you opened up for Snow the Product and Kasky.
Yeah.
Well,
What about
fuck, does it go back from the Tech 9 show? We had a good relationship with Escape and they liked how we came correct, sold a lot of tickets, gave a good performance. And then they were hollering at Rossi and we found out about the Snow show and we were more than grateful to light that shit up, bring silly string and water guns and have a fucking crazy Roddy party on stage, man. Yo.
that footage.
Okay.
That footage is coming soon to the show, so you'll see that performance, man.
Now talk about Kasky.
He's fucking dope. Justin had a lot of time with it.
Justin.
I had work at 3 a.m. the next
Justin
day, but
connected.
Justin spent some time with that dude.
Okay, Boss Don. Talk about this guy. Talk about this guy.
No boss
Morpheus.
done. Honestly, we walked in there to do the sound check at 6 o'clock, and nobody was there. Roddy Squad were the only people there, so we did our sound check with
Was it
the sound man
professional or
whatever.
excited to be
So-
there? So like,
Yeah,
the
I don't
first
know. We
ones
wanted
there
to be professional.
before the promoters.
But we looked like excited little kids because we were the first ones there. But so Kasky's doing his sound check a bit later when we come back after we cop a pizza and all that. Kasky's doing his thing. He's got his wireless mic, so I'm a little jealous. You know, I got the mic with the strings. Still. Undercover underground artist. You know, I'm undercover on the scene. But so Kasky. I never really listened to his music before, and then I saw him do his sound check, and I was like, yo, this guy's dope, man. You know, he just got signed to Young Money. He's cool. So I went to go talk to him. I'm like, yo, how long you been doing your thing? What's up? And all that. You know, I won't go too much into detail, like bore you guys, but he was a very humble dude. That's what I learned. And I told him if he needed some weed, we could smoke, and he said he doesn't smoke before the show, but after the show. So that's kind of how we linked up. You know, after he did his set, I handed him a 20 sack on stage, and then he came backstage. He's like, yo, let's roll that, let's smoke that, let's rap. And so we did it, you know. We put up for Roddy Squad. Svets had to leave because it was 3 a.m.
Work, dog.
Gotta pay the bills, man.
Okay, and then
But
what?
I knew
Rossi
Justin
and
would hold
me
that
kicked
shit
it.
down,
My
man,
wife
at
he kicked
Russell,
it.
man.
We were all in the back, so we rolled. I rolled him a 2 pape. He never seen that before.